Trunks on the Outside, episode 6. We're back with me, Matty. And what was
Sorry,
wrong with
I don't know
that?
why I laughed.
That was
There was nothing wrong with it. I just laughed.
it was a serious one.
Serious.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Trunks on the Outside with me, Matty, and this guy.
Harvey, how you doing?
This guy. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. That was more to the audience, but how are you doing?
Well, I'm good. Yeah.
Good.
I want to do another one.
Hello, this is Trunks on the Outside.
Keep all of this in. This is the intro.
Yeah.
Do you really want to taste it? Do you really want to taste it? I can't remember the theme tune of the second series.
I just remember that it goes, Julian. It's
The only one.
Yeah.
The fun. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
that's
And
the
then
one.
he sings really high. We found out that it was a he.
Right? I thought it was
a chick the whole time.
Yeah.
And then this is spoilers for the finale right here. The band who sings that song is in it. We're in the episode now. That was
we're
the
in the
intro.
episode now.
Peacemaker episode. We're going to be talking about Peacemaker season 2 as it just finished on Thursday US time, Friday our time. We are both completely up to date. We have a lot of thoughts. We want to talk about the finale. I want to talk about the finale, but we will talk about some other things first, as there are 7 other episodes, arguably better than spoilers for my thoughts on the final episode. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's talk the whole series in total first.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I thought it if we're looking at it as a whole, an excellent continuation of the first series of the characters. Felt very much like the characters were the same, the writing was the same, the style was very similar, but felt different as it was in this new DCU as opposed to the kind of DC extended universe, I think it was called, back like in the Snyder days. So it felt different and it felt good. And I mean, from the offset, it was very much, you knew you were in this new one because of the inclusion of Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner and Maxwell Lord, who kind of had more of a speaking role in this than he did in Superman. But yeah, overall, I thought it was excellent. I thought there was some really cool things. I would probably rate it quite highly. Where's it sitting for you as a total?
As a DC show, it weirdly is my favorite DC show. I mean, I don't know if we have many of them from like where we are now, but
Are we including like Arrow and Flash in that? Like DC, every DC show.
They don't even.
They're not
come close.
Yeah. True.
I mean, like, see, Peacemaker for me, I watched season 1 when it was all already out. I just wanted something to watch, and I chucked it on and was like, fuck, man, like, I really care about these characters when I didn't really... Like, I didn't enjoy Suicide Squad, like the James Gunn film, until recently when I rewatched it.
Yeah.
And then you kind of see, like, oh, okay, this is, what he's going for. But I think with Peacemaker season 1, because it was coming off the end of, like, that DC film saga, which was all up in the air anyway. There was no real continuity to all the shit that was going on. Yeah, we got like Batman mentioned in season 1, and like Superman is mentioned in Suicide Squad, but like the way that James Gunn does it for season 2 is like, oh, if it's in the recap of the episodes, it's like that's now canon to the DCU.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, for me it was such a random choice of TV shows to watch, and when I watched it, I was like, this is it. This is something that I find so good because it was different to what Marvel were bringing out at the time. It was different to The Boys, in where like I like The Boys, but I feel like The Boys is like superheroes if they existed in this world, and it goes way over the top, which is fine. I love how gory it is. I love how, like, it is really not safe for work. It's not safe for
Yeah.
watching with your parents. As is Peacemaker as well, but Peacemaker had that like heart to it.
Yes.
And yeah, there's something about John Cena, and I don't know whether it's because I'm a wrestling fan or just because I like John Cena as a genuine person, but you can't help but love his character even when he's being a dick.
Oh my god, he
He's
plays
great,
that
man.
character so well. I think
Yeah,
it definitely is. So I don't think if you cast it differently, I think people would feel very differently about Peacemaker. But
yeah,
everybody loves John Cena, and he is a very likable person. From his like interviews that you see with him, he's just a really great down to earth guy, and that comes
mm,
through in his performance. Yeah, and it wouldn't be the same without John Cena, and I feel like he certainly his kind of character development from season 1 into season 2. You can kind of notice it a lot more. I feel like he hardly, in the later episodes at least, he's hardly doing any fighting. Really,
no,
he's not
he's
really
not.
shooting the guns. When that was his whole kind of thing, is that he's a master marksman.
Yeah,
And he really turned his character around into like this fucking empathetic bisexual orgy having
yeah,
like almost pacifist even, like he's just, and he's there just trying to figure out who he is, what his emotions are, who he
yeah.
loves, why he loves them. Yeah, he
I
does
think
it so well.
yeah, I think that's what I loved about it so much is like it kind of goes with my opinion of the finale as well, but like it really is a season about Chris rather than Peacemaker. Like
Yeah,
this season, it's a season about Chris's growth as a human, not just a superhero. Because you know he is very talented. He like I remember in Suicide Squad they say because he's got the same what is it the same powers as what's Idris Elba's character called? It's not.
oh
Is it Deadshot or is
no,
that Will Smith's character?
that's Will Smith's
Yeah,
character. um it is very similar. Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. Yeah, yeah.
Bloodsport.
So he like makes a joke and he's like, "That's just my powers. Like, why do you need two
Yeah,
of us?"
yeah,
Um, so yeah, he's just like not having him in the suit obviously would annoy people who are just kind of like, oh, I just want to watch a superhero series, but I don't see Peacemaker as a superhero series at all. I see it as
no,
it's almost not sitcom-y because that's the wrong way to say it. It's what James Gunn does best. It's found family, isn't it? It's
yes,
a
it's
group of 5, 6 misfits that otherwise wouldn't be hanging out together,
yeah.
and they just, yeah, they get
He,
on.
yeah, it's James Gunn taking characters that nobody's even heard of, let alone gives a shit about, and he makes you love them because he
Yeah,
writes them so well. I found myself. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he was asking me what I'm watching at the minute, and I said I'm watching Peacemaker, and he was
yeah,
like, "Oh, what's that about?" And I found it kind of tricky to explain the plot or what the show's about without using um, loads of kind of cliche superhero, modern day superhero tropes. Like I was like,
yeah,
oh, it's like a superhero show, but it's like they're kind of like real life, and it's more about like the characters and their feelings and their relationships
yeah,
and stuff. And the more I
yeah,
was
yeah.
describing it, the worse I was making it sound. I was like, this
Mm-hmm.
sounds like a boring, overdone show. But somehow they take all these things that is like not your average superhero series. It's not what you expect from something. It's a bit more grown up and edgy. Uh, it takes all these tropes that I'm sick and tired of, and that when I'm trying to describe them to somebody, I'm sick of saying them. But
Yeah,
I don't know what this special little sauce that he puts in it. This little kind of seasoning. It's the James Gunness of it.
mm.
I mean, that was the start of this podcast. Was you and me fanboying about James Gunn, and
Yeah.
it,
I mean, we still are. I think we will glaze James Gunn for a long time. That
pause.
sounds sexual, but fuck it, I'm going with it. James Gunn will
Yeah,
probably enjoy it.
yeah, man, I'm down.
Wrong choice of words. But you know what I mean? It's like I can't fault anything that he's done. Like with superheroes, with Marvel, with DC, like everything that he's done. And I understand he's the the creative director, and then there's like
Hmm.
the other guy that like runs the whole thing, or they
Yeah, Peter
co-run it or something,
Safran.
whatever.
Yeah.
But everyone does just go to like James Gunn, especially because James Gunn directed the last 3 episodes of Peacemaker
Hmm.
himself. So you kind of have that. You still got his, you know, creative touch to how he does things, how he films it, and how all of this kind of stuff. So I think we will until he fucks up. But I don't
Yeah.
know. It's
Well, listen, he may well do it at some point. He probably will, but Marvel had a good 10 years until they started to make some really dodgy shit. So I'd
mm-hmm.
say we've got another 10 years of DC until it starts to go down the hill, at least. And I'm okay
Yeah.
with
I
that because by that point, Marvel will be back on the rise, and we can
yeah. We
jump
can
the
just jump
train
ship
back
quick,
onto Marvel.
dude. It's one of them things. I like. I'm sure I've said it before. I never thought that I'd be on this side of the fence
Yeah,
in my 30s. Like I swore I was going to be Marvel forever, and like I still do enjoy it. But I just think, you know, the way that the DCU is going, and we've only had 3 things essentially: Creature Commandos, Superman, and Peacemaker.
yeah,
I mean, if you want to include Peacemaker season 1 and some of the scenes from Suicide Squad, then we've got 5.
yeah.
But from
Well,
dude, the way it's going, man, I'm fucking here. I'm in. Like everything is making me care, which is really quite difficult when you look at how Marvel does things. And it's not going to be me shitting on Marvel the whole time because we did have a good fucking time with them.
yeah,
But sometimes I found it really hard to care for like new characters like Moon Knight
hmm,
or Miss Marvel. I enjoyed that show, but that was actually maybe that was one of the easier ones to like because Kamala Khan was quite a likable character. But
yeah.
when they start chucking in all these new characters and that they expect you to be like on board from the get go, like Eternals, I was like, I don't know, I don't.
You didn't
It,
like
it was very
Eternals?
hard for me. We've spoken about this. It was very hard for me to like understand them as characters and like feel like I've known them for ages, even though we've just kind
Yeah,
of met them. But James Gunn does it well, man. He's a bloody good dude.
yeah. Seems like it. Seems like one of us. Like he's
One
been
of
reading the
us.
comics since he
Yeah,
was a kid and knows what he's talking about, and it really comes across in his work. Um,
for sure.
yeah, he's done a great job with it. Let's talk highlights of season 2. I think I was
Yeah.
looking over like the episode list before just to kind of remind myself of some of the earlier stuff, and it's more kind of characters that have jumped out to me. Primarily Flurry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
the new agent played by
yeah.
Tim Meadows.
Is
He
that
was
the
coming up with
geezer
the
with bird
nicknames.
blindness? Yeah.
Bird blindness.
You killed titties.
Every line he said was hilarious. Ginger
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I didn't think
Titties.
that joke would stick either. Like when they were in the
No.
van, he was like, I have bird blindness," and I was like, "That's kind of a shit joke, but whatever." And then
Yeah.
when Eagly attacks, he's like, "It's a fucking duck." I was just in police. Like I was floored, man. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Just like
Such a
it's just
dumb
such
bit.
yeah. It's like dumb, like child, like kid humor,
Yeah.
but it works so much for his character.
Works so well. Um, Judo Master surprised me. The
Yeah.
characters sucked in the first series. I mean, they were supposed to suck, but
Mm.
in this one, they were really kind of um, embodying that kind of anti-hero kind of thing where you don't like them, but actually, as the season goes on, you realize that this is just their job. They're only doing this stuff because they're being ordered to do it, and
Yeah,
then
by
eventually
others.
yeah, exactly, and the bit I'm getting really ahead of. We're not. We're kind of going through it
Yeah, we're not doing
chronologically.
episode by episode. Yeah,
But the bit in, I think it's episode 6 or 7, where
yeah.
Judo Master finds ads and saves ads from like
Hmm.
the
The mob
mob
of
of
racists.
racist Nazis.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, that bit was terrifying.
bro.
That bit was
That
so fucking
it
awful. It
was
was,
like I knew something was gonna happen. Like I think
yeah,
the internet knew, but I said it to George, and she was like, when I first said it, she was like, "Nah, there's no way." And then as we kept on watching the episode, she was like, "You know what? It might be a thing." And then when
yeah.
it happens, and Keith gets out of the car, and he's like, "One's got out." I'm like,
That
"Oh shit!
line,
Fucking hell!" Okay, cool. And Ads is just running down that fucking hill.
one got out.
One got
That
out.
line is
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, man.
dude.
Yeah, and that bit, yeah, and I just loved like um in literally they were in hell basically,
Mm.
and the character who saves ads is the other gay person of color in the series.
Yeah,
So it's like, and then they found each other, and then they became like best buds,
yeah.
being
And
like everything that everybody hated in that world
yeah,
was what both of those characters were, and they were kind of lent on each other to kind of survive that bit. And it was just like a really kind of beautiful thing that
yeah.
was obviously implied, but like wasn't actually. No, it was when Judo Master's like, I'm I'm gay and immigrant and something else, and
Yeah, yeah,
he realized that like he's just fucked in that world.
yeah.
But yeah, I
But
thought that was a really
never
beautiful
felt
moment.
forced, did it?
No, 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 no. It
It felt
wasn't
really
like,
natural, and I liked how Judo Master was just like I fucking hate Peacemaker. And Ads is like, once you get to know him, he's actually all right. And he's like really turning over a new leaf and stuff. And it's like,
yeah,
I, yeah, dude, the Judo Master Peacemaker team up
yeah,
with Vigilante, sick as fuck. It would be great.
fucking over. Okay, now he's been
Yeah.
mentioned. Let's
The best
talk
character
about
of the series.
the best character of the series.
Yeah.
Adrian is my boy. I love him
He's
to
the
pieces, even though he's a
Mhm.
psychotic murderer who
But he has his reasons. It's just fun.
he does have his reasons, but so do serial killers. I don't think that stops him being a serial killer. You
Yeah.
know, if Batman was aware of what was going on, Vigilante would be locked the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
No matter how much heart he has.
Yeah.
But I would let him go. I love him to pieces.
Mate, absolutely. I just love his stash when when they go to his house. And he's like, "Why have you got all this money and drugs?" And he's like, "It's blood money. It's cursed. Can't use it."
And they're all like stuffing it down their top when he
Yeah.
looks away. I love the payoff of him being obsessed with the idea of the alternate reality Vigilante,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
Ads like telling him not to go, and he's like, "No, no, no, it's fine." And then he finds him, and the fucking
Yeah.
face change when he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah. And it's like
Love the
everything
payoff.
about them is exactly the same, other than they have the Peacemaker's my best friend. I fucking hate Peacemaker.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it was
oh man.
fucking excellent. I wasn't expecting them to do that with it, but I was so glad that they did after watching it. His so obviously that bit, cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Obviously that bit, but also the bit after Chris goes to the Nazi world.
For the first time?
When he
Oh,
like
shit,
leaves
when he
the
leaves.
note, when he
Oh,
leaves,
man.
and the scene
Yeah.
of Adrian crying in the
Yeah,
bedroom.
man. It was horrible, wasn't it? Because he's like genuinely just upset that his best friends left him.
Yeah. And it's like I feel like the first time we see that kind of emotion from Adrian,
Yeah,
because he's,
for sure.
I mean, I correct me if you think I'm wrong, but like, he's like an autistic character, like fully, and like
Oh yeah, he's fully got a slice of
yeah,
autism.
yeah,
Yeah.
because like constantly like not understanding other people's emotions and not reading
Hmm.
the room, but then like, and he's always kind of at the same sort of level around other people. Seeing that kind of barrier break in front of everybody else was like
Yeah.
really, really got me. It
Yeah, man.
really
Same.
got me.
I think George was crying next to me. She was
Yeah,
like, it because it didn't come out of nowhere because you know how much he loves him,
yeah,
but it was just a like we've seen a lot of characters like real breakdown in this season. Like,
hmm,
what was it episode 1 or 2 when it was episode 2 where fucking hell, umming and erring all the time. What's going on? Where Chris is in the alternate dimension and his brother comes in and they like have a little chat and stuff, and he's like, "I
hmm,
just want to let you know I love you." And he's like, "Well, you acting so weird, man. You know I love you. All right, night." And
yeah,
then he just like holds his head in his hands. And he's just sobbing. Like the range from John Cena that we've got for this whole season has been really fucking cool to see
hmm,
because he's not playing the tough guy. He's not playing just Peacemaker. He's playing Chris Smith that doesn't know where he fits in the
yeah.
world,
The Chris
and
Smith
he's got this
who
rep.
yeah, who's lost,
Yeah,
and he's just
yeah.
yeah. Sorry, you carry on.
No,
You
no, no.
carry on.
And he's got this, reputation of being, I'll do anything for peace. I'll even, I'll kill anyone to make sure that I've got my peace kind of
Hmm.
thing. Like he's not the best role model, but to see him actively trying to be better and, you know, once he finds his brother, once he finds his dad and he's like, wow, this is a universe for me. Like I'm loved here. This is great.
Hmm.
But then, when Harcourt's in the office and she's like, you didn't see the mural?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I guess I did.
Yeah. Oh fuck! How did I not
Yeah.
see that? Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's so
Again,
good.
excellent fucking. I mean, we all knew that he was stupid. It just, I get, is he stupid or is he just kind of egotistical and found what he wanted from that? I don't know, but
I almost feel like his need to be accepted had made him blind to what was going on
mhm.
around him.
Yeah.
Which that also brings me back to, how we were talking about Judo Master and Ads having that conversation. It then reminded me of when Peacemaker's dad in the alternate universe,
Hmm.
they were talking about like, oh, fuck you, you're a Nazi. This whole place is fucked. And he's like, well, I'm sorry if your place that you live in has none of this stuff, and like, you can live all happily ever after and whatever. And
Hmm.
then everyone takes a step back and they're like, but in reality, a lot of it was very similar to the world that they were in already.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. There's still
that shit.
racism and homophobia here.
Yeah, so it's like it's not this perfect utopia that some people think it is,
Yeah.
and also neither is their dimension. So
Yeah.
it's it was a real like fuck, and then like you almost start to like you feel sorry for Peacemaker's dad
Yeah.
because he sees it from the other side and he's like he's gonna let him go. He's gonna
Yeah.
let him go.
That was an insane, like insanely altruistic and good thing for him to do. And like I'm seeing a lot of people online saying that he is like 100% good, and that speech makes him seem like he is. I still
Mm.
think if he was alive for a bit longer, he would have. I don't know. I still didn't fully trust him. You can't be. I get the whole point of the
No,
speech was that like you can't fight every injustice, but he was the biggest superhero in the
yeah,
world. So
yeah,
there's absolutely some complacency in some of that. So not saying he deserved to die, but I still didn't trust him. I don't
yeah.
know.
I've been seeing some theories that his dad in that universe
Mm,
switched with the other dad because he spoke and he was like when Keith's like, what the fuck is this, and he's like, don't worry about it, like
yeah,
I've had one before, and I met a version of myself that from another dimension. And I'm like, what if you just done a
yeah.
switcheroo and the Nazi dad was in our universe, for example, and he went over there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think it's been debunked, but it's a cool theory.
That is an interesting theory.
Yeah. Like maybe he went over because of the death of Keith. No, of course not, because he was a jerk, wasn't he? I don't fucking know.
We're debunking it right here.
Yeah.
Um, what else? What else about season 2 was good?
Oh, it was like the little like 2-episode Eagerly special with him being the
Oh my
prime eagle.
god!
Like,
Oh my god! I forgot
that was
about that
fucking
bit.
awesome.
And then it's just never mentioned again. He just goes back to being a fucking idiot straight away after that. Yeah, because of course there was fucking. Oh my god, what's his name?
Now we forget his name.
Yeah, I know. Michael Rooker as Red St. Wild.
Yeah.
Really wasn't sure about him at first, and then the more of an arsehole he was, I was like, okay, no, I love this guy.
Yeah.
He's such a fucking idiot.
So weird.
The massive, comically large gun that he has.
Just like this big. Fucking ridiculous, man. Dude. It was just... I saw this comment that said, James Gunn needs to bring Michael Rooker back in in a couple of things that he does.
Yeah.
In small roles that he'll be on screen for like 10 minutes, but he just plays another character. So he's almost like the Stan Lee cameo.
Yes.
And it's just Michael Rooker.
That would be fucking brilliant. No, it's
Really cool.
Like oh god. I'm not with it today.
No, you're all good.
Sam Raimi and
with what's his fucking name from Evil Dead?
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell. Yeah.
I mean, I do. Michael Rooker's been in a lot of James Gunn's stuff anyway, so I can see him continuing. He seems to be the one that has been in the most stuff because he was in the Suicide Squad. He played one of the robots in Superman.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he voices one of the Superman robots.
Cool.
I don't know if he was in Creature Commandos.
I'll have to double check.
I might double check that quickly now.
Yeah, he was. He was Sam Fitzgibbon.
Okay, I mean,
it's the seeds are already set.
Yeah, I think he has to continue putting him in stuff. I mean, I'd be okay if he's not in every single DC thing, but every single James Gunn DC project, I think I want to see him in. It'd be weird to see him in the background of Clayface. That might kind of take me out of it a little bit, considering the vibe that it's supposed to be.
Yeah. No, I get that. All right, so Eagly's little arc was great. I like how, he didn't really care for John Economos for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as we get to the finale, they have their little moment. I thought that was really sweet because, no one's really nice to John Economos. No. They are when they need him, but they're kind of a bit of a dick to him. But he's also he can take it.
He can take it.
And he's a bit of a jerk anyway.
And he is a bit shit at what he does half the time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's good at the tech stuff, but then anything else you need from him. But to be fair, he does always do it. In the finale of the first series, when he has to pretend to be one of the butterflies to get to sneak in, he's pissing himself, but he does do it. He pulls through every time. So that I think we need more respect for Economos because he may be a bitch and he may be complaining, but he's doing it, and you can't fault him for that. He gets that shit done. And he'll tell a joke to distract people if he needs to.
Oh yeah, which went on for ages.
Yeah. Did you watch the post credits of the last episode?
Yeah.
It was. I wonder how many takes they had of him just chatting shit.
Dude, loads.
I want to see the full gag reel of that.
Oh yeah. As soon as it comes to physical, I'll grab it.
Do we want
to think of things that I loved before we get
I
to the
know.
finale?
I was just about to move us on to the finale, but I'm sure there is more stuff to talk about. I mean,
So I see the finale as like 6, 7, and 8. Like that's the finale for me.
yes. Okay. Yeah.
Seven,
No.
seven being the big explosion episode,
Yeah.
8 being the epilogue.
Yeah. I agree. Looking at it, because when I was looking through the episodes before, I forgot. Um, it felt like later that they'd all gone into the alternate reality, but it's from episode 6 that all
Yeah.
of them are in there. So yeah, I agree. If they'd put 6 and 7 together as an hour episode and had a finale part 1 and finale part 2, I
Mm.
feel like that would have worked a lot better, because I'm going to come out and say it, the finale being what it was, wholly was I mainly found it a bit disappointing, because I was expecting more of the, I don't know. It's tricky because on paper, I'm think I would think about it, like I would think I don't need a big explosion finale. I would think
Hmm.
I don't necessarily need a big wow cameo, or like loads of Easter eggs. I wouldn't need anything like that. Ideally, I would just want like a well written episode with some good story arcs, and that kind of wraps things up. And
Yeah.
that's kind of what we got, but I was still really disappointed with it, even though I don't think I'd want a big action filled cameo driven finale. But when we didn't get that, I was really disappointed, because
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of expecting it, and I don't know if everybody else was expecting it as well.
I think everyone was. I put it down to, again, I put it down to Marvel, man. Like, they kind of spoiled us for the longest time with that kind of content of like, you know, but they'd do it the opposite way. Whereas Peacemaker's been a great series throughout. They'd make a
Hmm.
shit series and then put like a really cool cameo at the end. So you're like, oh my God, that's
Yeah,
made up for the entire series. I've just got to see fucking, I don't know, Captain America again. Like,
yeah,
I often find cameos can be quite cheap, especially if they're thrown in just for the last episode. Like, I liked seeing Lex Luthor in, what was it, episode 5 or 6 or something.
yeah.
I liked seeing him because of what he's doing to Rick Flag, and you could see that in the finale. Rick Flag's becoming a fucking man. I'm gonna
He's
have to
always
bleep
been a
that out,
prick. Yeah,
but yeah, he's becoming even more so
I
to the
think
point where
he's
he's
just been
taking
given
so
the
much shit.
power. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he's been given the power to become one. I think he's always been one. He's
mm,
just finally he's head of Argus. Nobody's telling him
yeah,
otherwise. He's finally got enough yes men around him telling
hmm,
him that what he's doing is okay. He thinks he's in control of the Lex situation when he's absolutely not.
he's
Lex
not.
is manipulating the fuck out of him to
Of
get what
course,
Lex wants. But he
Salvation was
thinks,
probably Lex's idea anyway.
yeah, 100%.
Mm,
Um, interesting you say that. We're jumping all over the place already.
it's all right.
I didn't know what Salvation was when I watched the episode.
No, me
So
neither.
afterwards, I did some research. I've read the first 2 episodes of the Salvation run from.
First 2 episodes, yeah.
Oh, fucking. You cut that. Don't make me look like an idiot. I know what comic books are.
I swear.
I read the first 2 issues of the
Yeah.
Salvation run earlier
Okay.
today. Pretty good, by the way. Um, and in it, Lex is on gets sent to Salvation
Right.
in the second issue. So I mean, I know obviously uh, James Gunn's not going to follow the comic directly,
Yeah.
but if they are doing the Salvation one, which I think clearly they are, because Gunn said that he used what happens in the finale of Peacemaker season 2 to pitch to Peter Safran what the wider DCU was going to be about in this first sort of
Oh, okay.
phase.
Cool.
Which and he said that like before episode 8 came out, so everybody was speculating like, what can this mean?
Yeah, it's gonna
what is
blow
the
up.
DCU gonna, yeah, and which is why I
Yeah,
think I was expecting so much, and then it was like, oh, okay, we've set up Checkmate. It's just another kind of business dealing with superheroes, and we've set up Salvation,
yeah,
and all it did was just kind of open up more doors for more stuff, which is like cool, man. Obviously, I'm gonna watch it, but I kind of
yeah,
wanted a more satisfying ending for these characters that I've grown to love.
yeah.
And maybe if I might go, I feel like I want to rewatch it because I wasn't in the right headspace when I was watching it last night. I was kind of, I couldn't get the laptop to work and I was really angry. So
Oh,
I was
and
watching,
then you added on top of that, you're like, "Where's my fucking cameo?
yeah,
I've done all this. There's
literally,
no cameo. Where's Superman?"
yeah.
Like,
But also, but like
oh,
if you,
sorry, episode. Are we going to say the same thing? Episode 2, they mentioned Bloodhaven.
they do,
Yeah, they were like, "Chris, what are you doing here? Thought you were supposed to be in Bloodhaven."
but they say it weird. Yeah,
They say it strange. It might be the correct way,
Bloodhaven.
but I've only read it on pages before.
Yeah, I've never read it like that in my head, so therefore
No,
they're wrong and I'm right.
but
Mention Bloodhaven, mention
Nightwing
Gotham as
is.
well. Has
Yeah,
to
they did. They
be.
mentioned Arkham in the finale as
Mention
well.
Arkham, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I can't wait to see these places in the
Oh,
real
dude, come on. Uh,
DCU. I was going to say I was expecting more. Another reason why I was expecting cameos because if you look at the finale of season 1, you
mm,
get the big explosion, the fighting, you get the character beats, and then you get the Justice League at the end.
yeah,
So I was
yeah,
like, okay, cool. Who the fuck are we going to get at the end of this series? Oh,
yeah. Right.
it's the same characters we've been looking at, but they've got a company called Checkmate now, which I've also downloaded the first issue of Checkmate. So I'm going to read
Okay.
that and kind of brush up on that, and maybe then I'll get a bit more excited for what the future of this is. But it was, I don't know, man. What were your thoughts? What were your thoughts?
I initially went into it. I got like halfway through the episode, and I was like, "Oh, I don't think this is the episode that I thought it was going to be."
No.
And then I almost had to like readjust myself and be like, "Okay, cool. I'm just going to watch it through to the end." And then, it's the realization of like, yeah, like I said at the start of this episode, it's like the whole series is about Chris, and it's about him becoming this better person.
Yeah.
And I thought they did it so well. Like I thought Chris and Harcourt just smashed on the boat. Like for the whole season, I'm like, oh, they just fucking
Yeah.
hooked up with each other, whatever. But it was like a genuine, like he fucking loves her, and like I love that it was just like a shared kiss at this show.
It
That
was a dance and a kiss. Yeah.
yeah, which is in my mind that's almost worse than just hooking up with someone because there is feelings involved, and it's like there was a moment, a shared moment, So
You're you're so right. That was such a great mini. Not it wasn't a twist, but yeah, they'd set it up that you think they
yeah, just
banged
hooked
the
up while
whole
they were
time.
drunk or something. But
Yeah, that was a good revelation of the final episode. Yeah,
mm,
but I
and
still feel like she said that it did mean something. Of course it did, but we still didn't get a proper kind of close off for that.
yeah,
But they're leaving everything so open, which is annoying to me because I wanted more closure. You said what you were going to
yeah.
say.
Well, I think both characters are still so broken as people.
Yeah.
She, after that argument in, I think it was episode 7 or 6, she's her walls are high. His
Hmm.
walls are high, but he's learning to come over them, and she's just, you know, reluctant to let the walls down
Yeah.
because of how things are around her and stuff. And she's like, "I'm a fucking mess," and he's like, "I don't care. Like, I love
Hmm.
you for who you are." I'm like, if that ain't fucking character development from Chris Smith, it's a big fucking thing. And like, I loved the scene when they're in his like little motel apartment thing, and like
Hmm.
Ads is talking to him, and she's like, "When you were Peacemaker, yeah, all this shit happened, all this shit happened, all this. But when you were yourself, what happens?" And he's like, "Nothing." He's like, "Exactly, because like these things happen because you were forced to kill Rick Flag Jr. You were forced to
Hmm.
do this. You were forced to do that. But when you're yourself, nothing bad happens. So, You need to like, it was almost like not an intervention. It was just like appreciation of him
Mm-hmm.
in the way that they were just looking out for their friends. And like, even Vidge is like, you know, it's you're my best friend. Like, it's not fun doing all this stuff without you.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah, even John like cares for you, even though he's a fucking coward.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you really have to put that in there? Like, it was such a nice way for them to bring him back up to, this next version of him as a person. And, obviously it all goes wrong right in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think that was a bit. I don't know.
We wanted the happy ending. I wanted the happy ending anyway.
Yeah, I'm
But
okay with a bit of a cliffhanger, but it felt like a rushed cliffhanger. Like, and
or is it a tactical cliffhanger? Because we've got Lanterns coming up next.
we do have lantern. When does lanterns come? Is that this year?
No, it's early next year.
Okay, that's cool.
But I do like the idea of it because, all right. So what I like about this is that I feel like they're not rushing into anything. They're not rushing into big storylines. Like we spoke about like, oh, the next big bad is going to be Darkseid or something.
Yeah,
They're not rushing into all this like crazy stuff. And I think the existence of Salvation as this portal to a world that is just a prison for metahumans,
yeah,
that's such a good segue into like what Lex is going to do with it.
yeah,
And whether it's going to breed another kind of group of metahumans that once they figure out how to get out, because obviously it's a one-way door
yeah.
essentially, but there's going to be someone in there that's going to figure it out. Someone's going to leave the door open. Someone's going to be able to break in, do whatever. There'll be a way for Peacemaker to get out. But I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it. And I guess we'll see. But I think it'll be one of those things that we don't see for another couple of years.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they're going to continue the Salvation storyline, and in what storyline we're next going to see it. Because from the comic that I'm reading at the minute, there's like 100 villains on Salvation in the first put on there, and it starts off, it's just like 4 or 5 Flash villains, and they've murdered the Flash, so they put them on Salvation, and then more and more get added, and then there's some like heavy hitters there. The Joker's there,
Right.
Lex Luthor gets put there, and they're both kind of fighting for who's in charge, and there's like loads of big villains, but then there's somebody behind the scenes on Salvation who's kind of controlling the wildlife and these things that are being sent out to kill them. I haven't found out who it is yet because I haven't read that far in. But they're also, like Rick Flag and Waller are unaware that there's another player on Salvation pulling the strings because they've kind of hidden behind the scenes. So
cool.
I don't know who that's going to be. I imagine it might be the same person as in the movies, but that makes it a bit more interesting. But yeah, what my original point was, when are we going to see Salvation again? Is it going to be... I don't know if we'll see it in Lanterns. I highly doubt we'll see it in Supergirl, because I feel like that is going to be a completely off-world storyline. I imagine we'll probably see it in Superman, but then I don't know what the story is going to look like, or how much we're going to touch on it. If this is the next big arc for this first phase of DC, I don't know how that's gonna play out.
The only way that I could think is, well, obviously you mentioned this person that's like pulling the strings behind Salvation, like with all the monsters and stuff. Obviously we heard that right at the end of the episode.
Yeah, heard all the roars. Yeah.
The only way that I could think of it is, obviously Lex and Superman are rumored, I guess confirmed, to have to work together in Man of Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I can think is Lex double crossing as he would Superman, and then maybe double crossing Argus as well. But then that failing, Argus are like, guy is too smart, too powerful with his, the way that he is to be in Belle Reve. Obviously, because they've moved him out of Belle Reve into just a human prison now, right? He's not
Yeah.
with any metahumans.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if they were like, just chuck him in Salvation. Like, we
That
need him
would
out of
make
the picture for a
sense.
while. Chuck him in Salvation.
Yeah, yeah. That would make a lot of sense.
Mm.
Are they going to put? I mean, it'd be dumb to put Superman on Salvation unless it's got a different sun and he can't get powers from it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have a yellow sun and he can't retain, because otherwise he could just fly off world. But I don't know if that's going to be what they're doing to work together. I don't know. I guess that's part of the mystery. But I feel like the Salvation thing, even though apparently it was kind of the pitch for this whole DC thing, felt kind of just tacked on at the end for
Yeah.
me. It didn't feel like it kind of fit. It obviously it does fit in with the story and it fits in with kind of Rick Flag's descent into like power madness.
Yeah.
But the whole thing of them searching the different doors at the end, I don't know. It felt
like a missed opportunity to put the little cameos in, even if it was characters that we weren't expecting to see.
yeah.
Just a little like I'm not talking fucking multiverse of madness, like, oh, it's fucking Professor X kind of shit, but like, just something that gives real deep DC lore fans
Yeah.
to be like, and I'm sure there probably is, and I've just completely missed it anyway.
And we missed it, yeah.
Yeah, but if it was like a character and they were like in that world for a second, turns out to be fucking awful, so they leave, and they're like, this ain't the one, but it is like a character that everyone knows and loves, and they're like, wow, I don't know,
funny you
go on.
Funny you say that.
Yeah,
I saw a bit of an interview. James Gunn apparently really wanted to put Deadpool behind one of those doors.
yeah, I saw
couldn't
that too.
get the rights to work out, and I'm so fucking glad that didn't happen. That would have
Same.
would have pissed me off.
Yeah,
That wouldn't have been fun at all.
Yeah, look, dude, we've got 2 vigilantes. That makes at least 1 Deadpool.
I would happily.
And I don't even think vigilantes like Deadpool at all, other than he's a bit of a fucking psycho.
He's a goofball who likes to murder people, but that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, but Vig has got he's got heart, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where it matters. I know Deadpool does as well. We're getting onto a whole different thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like standout moments for me, like in the series as a whole. Obviously, the twist of it being a Nazi universe was a big thing.
Yeah.
I think for me, seeing Chris as Peacemaker during that last fight where his brother's getting like stabbed and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, he lets out that scream and you're like, fucking hell, like, this is that, like, if Peacemaker's saying stop, you kind of realize this is a fucked up thing that you're doing. Like, it's his brother. Obviously, he's going to be, he wants his brother to be, good, and he wants him to be with him. But I don't know, man, when you're on that kind of planet, that universe, it's kind of hard to, when your best friend is ads, it's kind of hard to have a brother that doesn't like her race. You know what I mean? So
but
that was a big moment.
I think just at that point, Chris had seen his dad die twice.
Yeah,
he didn't. I just think he didn't want to see his brother die twice, which is still understandable in a way. And that was a fucking great scene. And I just realized now it's like after that we don't see him in the Peacemaker outfit again. After that, I'm pretty sure.
No, we don't. It's just him. Regular,
it's just him as Chris.
Fit.
Yeah.
Did they get the peace cycle back through the door? They didn't, did they?
I don't think they did.
He would love that. That was his bike, man.
That would have made everything okay.
Yeah, he'd be like, my dad's dead again, my brother's dead again, but I got this.
But I got the peace cycle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think after that happening, I could very much see him just not doing the Peacemaker stuff anymore. But I think him getting put on Salvation, needing to defend himself, might kind of bring back that kind of killer instinct in him.
I think. Well, he's going to need it.
He's gonna need it. Yeah, I
especially
don't
being
know.
especially being around other metahumans and shit.
Yeah,
Like no
he's
one's
gonna
gonna be
need to
nice in
defend
there,
him.
really, are they?
No, it's all gonna be the worst of the worst. Yeah, and in the
Mm.
comic book, they're all already like turning on each other and like
Yeah.
sacrificing each other to the monsters and stuff to save themselves. So yeah, he's gonna have to. But yeah, what I'm kind of worried about with the salvation thing in the future of the DCU is because it's a group of villains all together working together to defeat a bigger bad. I feel like it's
Mm.
just going to feel like another Suicide Squad, which
Yeah.
if done right, it could be good because I mean you don't have access to if it's following the comic book like it is. There's obviously a lot of B-list characters in there, but there's also some
Mm.
big heavy hitters. So it'd be cool to see those in live action. But also, I would much rather have a uh, a movie or a series about a super group of heroes rather than villains.
Yeah. Same.
It's just not something that I really need to see. I'd rather see Justice League, Teen Titans, Doom Patrol,
Hmm.
um,
See,
the Outsiders. I'd rather see any other DC team than another Suicide Squad.
yeah, I genuinely thought by the end of this season, the Justice Gang would have seen what Chris had done and like kind of let him in.
Yeah, I
But
was kind of
obviously,
expecting that.
yeah, but obviously as the season played out, you kind of realised that no one's seen what he's done.
No,
Plus, he did some heinous shit in the other world. Like he killed like the freedom fighters who were on the side of
I even
good, I guess.
before that was announced, I was watching this and I was looking at who they'd cast as
Mm.
these terrorists, and I was like, "Oh God, I feel like I know what this is." And I was just
Yeah,
watching him rip through them, and but I mean, nobody knows that he's done that. To be fair, that's just on his
true.
conscience. That's for him to live with at night. But yeah, I was expecting more from the Justice Gang as well, but I suppose even they have standards, and
Yeah,
Peacemakers is below those standards, which is fair enough. I do want to see who else they're going to add into that team, and I could have seen Peacemaker on that team because James Gunn is in charge. He's putting
mm.
Peacemaker in the spotlight. Peacemaker's in more and more comic books nowadays as well. Like he's more in the public eye. I would have been
Yeah,
alright seeing him in like a mainline uh, team of heroes, especially
mm.
if it's fucking John Cena. I'm okay with that. I'll have more
Yeah.
of
I
him
don't, I
any
don't think they're
day.
done with him, are they?
No,
Like,
it'd be
obviously, we will see him
stupid
again.
to. Yeah,
Yeah.
stupid to not use him again. I can unfortunately see maybe some of the other gang getting pushed to the side a little bit, which would be a shame. I hope they're not, but if they're going to
Mm.
use anybody, I mean, obviously the show's called Peacemaker. They're going to use John Cena, but
Yeah.
I think just from merit alone, I think he really is the best person in it. So
Yeah.
we're definitely going to see more of him.
Yeah, for sure. What would you give the season as a whole? Is there anything else you want to chuck in about it? I feel like I've really underplayed how much I enjoyed this.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too. Me too.
I genuinely really fucking liked it. Like the whole season, like as much as episode 8 wasn't for everyone, I think for me, I enjoyed it for what it was, as kind of like the after the events of everything's happened in the last episode. This is how things are going.
Yeah,
So seeing it from that point of view, I fucking enjoyed every single episode. There were a couple in the middle that when I was watching it weekly, I was like, come on, man, like we haven't done anything yet. Like we need to, they're trying to save Chris, and you've told me to wait another
yeah,
week. That kind of annoyed me, but
yeah. I didn't have that because
then
I had a bunch of
yeah,
them to. For that bit, I was binging them,
yeah.
but yeah, for the
So
last few episodes, I was watching them as they were coming out.
yeah,
Um,
it's really hard to see it as one straight thing when you're watching it weekly. So
yeah,
you almost have to give it another watch again to see it in its whole entirety.
and I think I will. To be honest, I I wouldn't watch the first series again. It was good,
No.
but I don't think there was as many great moments in that to make me rewatch it. But I'd rewatch the second series next week. Like if Nick wanted to watch it, I would say, yeah, let's start from
Yeah.
season 2, and we'll
Gotta
go
get her
from there.
involved, man.
Yeah, I think she would enjoy
Yeah.
season 2 a bit more.
Same.
Because she didn't like the first series. I don't know if I've said this on here,
Yeah,
but
she said to me at work the other day it was too doody. Like,
I
she's too
completely get
doody.
that though. Like the
Yeah.
first series, it's like this kind of juvenile humor, and like Peacemaker is just like a teenage boy essentially
Yeah.
listening to this like glam hair metal and like talking about sex and stuff. But then
Yeah.
it's like the show
Dick and
gets
fart
less
jokes.
dick and fart jokes, and him and
Yeah.
Vigilante are like two 13-year-old boys like throwing grenades at cars in the woods, because
Yeah.
we all did that when
Yeah.
we were 13.
Of course.
But yeah, I think as Peacemaker changes, the show changes. It's still got the silly humor in it, but you see more of the heart and the soul that's in this kind of hair
Yeah.
metal music, rather than just the kind of, I don't know, chauvinistic like
Mm.
attitude behind it. But yeah, I'm the same. Overall, I really, really enjoyed season 2. I think I do absolutely want to go back and rewatch the finale, knowing what it is now, knowing what to expect from it. I think I'll probably get a lot more out of it on a
Yeah.
rewatch.
For sure.
I think even though a good finale doesn't need big spectacle and stuff, I was expecting that. So I think getting what we got, which was some great character moments, still, I think it just kind of caught me off guard. But yeah, all in all, fucking great series. Another win for
Another win.
James Gunn and the DCU.
Yeah, man. What would you give it out of 10?
Out of
If you were to
10,
recommend it to someone else, what would you give it out of 10?
I would give it a, off the top of my head, maybe like a 7.5, like a good
Ooh.
7.5.
Okay.
I think I'm always a
Nice.
bit with my ratings. I think I to get a 10, it has to be like flawless. So
Right.
a seven point
Okay.
five for me is like a really good score. Like,
Yeah.
that's decent. What would you give
Cool.
it?
See, I'm the opposite with you. I'm like, even with flaws, I'm like, yeah, that was sick.
Yeah,
I 8.5, 9
yeah,
for me.
fair.
Like, yeah, I think we spoke about ratings in one of our earlier episodes. I don't know if I like them. I would just rather say, would you recommend this show? Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I wouldn't put it above Penguin. Like the Penguin for me is a 10 out of 10.
Oh, I haven't even thought about.
Obviously that's Elseworlds, but that's
Yeah,
of
different
DC series, that's the one that I would hold to the
and
highest regard.
recent DC series. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
think I would recommend them both, but I would recommend them to different people.
Yeah, because
That's
they're
a
two
really
two
interesting,
universes, isn't it?
absolutely two
So
universes, and like I think, yeah, I do enjoy them both. I find it very hard to kind of compare them in my head. I would watch Peacemaker again over Penguin just because I prefer to watch a funny thing than like
yeah,
a dark and gritty thing.
yeah.
But
No, I get you.
they're both as well made with each other.
Mm.
Yeah, I really thought that.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah, man, I didn't expect that comparison, but yes, all in all, it was really good, really fun, um, believable relationships with the characters. I think that's kind of one of the main things. Like,
Yeah,
I actually believe that the 11th Street kids like all care about each other,
yeah.
which
It's good chemistry.
yeah, great chemistry, but from all of them as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's difficult to do with such a big ensemble cast. Like, I can see the different ups and downs of each of their relationships and kind of how some of them get along with others more than others. Some of them
Yeah,
hardly talk to each other. Others are best mates, and there's
yeah,
felt like a real functioning friendship group.
yeah. Of course, because you do have that weird, especially if you've got a friend group of 3 people.
Hmm.
You're fine when you're in a group of three. You're fine when you're with one person. But if one person is with the other person,
Yeah,
it's a bit weird.
yeah, and
You
it's
don't
like,
really have
oh,
much to talk about.
I've never been alone with you before. Like, what do
Yeah,
I
this is
say to you?
fucking weird.
And
Yeah.
there is those kind of dynamics in
Hmm.
the group, which is just great. Um, yeah, yeah, I think I might give it a rewatch soon.
Yeah. I also just want to chuck in before we wrap this episode up.
Mm.
Vigilante and the way that he treats his mum, I found hilarious. He was such a little jerk to her.
Such a prick.
It's like, Mom, shut the fuck up. Like typical like basement dwelling Fortnite playing kid kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's like, his
Um,
mum is the sweetest.
and he just hates her.
Yeah, he's a dick.
So brilliantly done.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
obviously they the way the ads talks Vidge into using the money. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess I'm just, a better friend than you are to Chris.
The
And he's
perfect
like,
way to manipulate him. Yeah.
yeah, right. Oh, so you wouldn't take a curse for him? I would. And he's like, no, no, I would.
I've just remembered another thing.
Go.
Spider-Man exists in the DCU
Yeah, as a movie
as a
series,
meme.
isn't it?
As
Yeah.
a meme. Well, they do.
Yeah.
We just did the Spider-Man meme,
We just yeah,
which was that made me very excited because
yeah.
in your favorite MCU movie, they reference Superman.
That's Spider-Man 1.
No, your favorite MCU movie,
What's my favorite MCU movie?
Eternals.
Oh, fuck that shit.
They mentioned Superman in that. So,
Did I?
yeah.
Oh man, my brain shut off. I've only seen it once, but my brain
Well,
shut
I
off.
can't believe you can't remember that bit in your favorite movie.
Oh.
But yeah, I just thought that was really cool that now both have referenced each other. That they
Yeah.
kind of
That they exist,
yeah.
but not like in a universal thing. But it's like they exist as films,
Yes, yeah, or as
which
yeah,
I prefer.
yeah. I prefer that as well. I
Yeah.
don't think I ever want to see a live action DC Marvel crossover.
No.
I
Did you read
think
the Deadpool and Batman thing?
I haven't yet. No, I need to put that on my list.
It's all right. It's
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's kind of whatever. Like I don't really care enough,
it's
and the stories would. I don't know. I don't really like. I don't know. Deadpool and Batman, like the idea was cool, but it's just like Batman fighting two Jokers at this point
yeah.
because Deadpool is just like Joker, but
It's an
with
interesting
more
combo. I mean, it
Yeah.
makes sense because it's not a combination you'd expect.
yeah,
So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, I was going to say I don't want to see a live action DC Marvel crossover because even in the comic books, it's kind of a bit too gimmicky for me and a bit too like.
yeah. It throws
I
you
know
out.
it's a comic book and it's not real.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that.
What? So Wonder Woman versus Godzilla isn't real. Or
That's
like
very
Superman versus Godzilla.
Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That is very.
Have you
much
seen that
real.
film though?
I have. I watched it when I was a kid.
I thought it was fucking good.
It's great. It's great.
It's
It's
good.
up there with like it's a good. I mean, pretty much all of the animated DC movies are at least decent. I don't think there's
Yeah, well,
really
that
like
was the whole.
a below decent one out there.
No, that was the whole thing that I was told before I started watching them was, the MCU does live action films well, but DC does animated movies well.
Yeah, and it's all
And
changing.
how good. Damn fucking right, it's about time.
Anything
Just
else you've
like that
been?
other thing.
What other thing?
I said it's about time.
Anything else you've been watching, reading, enjoying?
I've been reading the news today because Ian Watkins is dead.
Yeah, that's big.
That was a big thing in the alternate scene.
Yeah, we're celebrating.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's okay to be glad that somebody's dead.
Yeah.
When
I
yeah,
agree. Especially when they're, I can't say it because
I don't
YouTube
really-
will be like, nope. But yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. He done some heinous shit, and
He'll
You
never
get
do
what
any of
you
that again.
fucking deserve.
Yeah, man. Nice. Bringing it back to comic books. Well
That's
done.
it.
Nicely done, man. Because I was just about to change the subject. So I was like, glad we mentioned it. Let's move on. Let's
Yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah.
let's leave that. Yeah, man.
Oh, you've been reading stuff. You've been reading Salvation Run. You've been reading. You started
Yeah.
Checkmate.
Let me
I've
see.
just been catching up with. I haven't read this one yet, but this is came out on Thursday.
Cool.
Absolute Batman 13.
Cool.
And I still, yeah, I can't recommend it enough. This is the
Yes.
one that I've kind of stuck with as like it feels like my Batman, even though it's definitely not. But
Yeah.
it feels like a real good Batman story. And
Yeah.
did you read issue 2 of the newest Batman with Robin?
Yep. Read that.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
that was a
pretty cool.
really
Pretty
great
great. Yeah, yeah.
issue. I thought putting Robin in that just impossible scenario so
Yeah.
sick. Seeing that the kind of duality of the police force with those two, one wanting to kill
Yeah.
them, the other one being like, still remembering the old days, being like,
Yeah.
no, these guys are the good guys,
Mm-hmm.
not being corrupt.
Yeah, I love
I
that.
thought I enjoyed it more than the first one. I think the first one was a good
Same.
intro into the world, but this one kind of, I don't know, it had a lot of heart in it, and I really liked. I don't know. It was kind of it felt scary putting Robin in that situation on his own. I
Yeah.
didn't know if he was going to do it. Obviously, he did because he's a fucking badass. But then,
Yeah.
and then him pulling it together and saving Batman at the end by driving the Batmobile.
Yeah,
It
sick.
was
I love that.
great.
It's like a little short story arc. Like it starts the issue off,
Yeah,
and he's like, "I don't know how to do this," and obviously Bruce is like, "I trust you." Let's
yeah,
start again, and Damien is just there winding him up.
yeah.
Yeah, like you suck, man. You can't even drive yet. You suck.
Bruce fucking tells him to run Damien over at that one point. It's like accelerate, just fucking
Yeah,
accelerate the car.
yeah. Like we're both irritated. Just shut him up, please.
Yeah, I'm really liking it. It's yeah, it kind of got me a bit emotional at points. It was really good. So yeah, enjoying that. I have
Yeah,
finally started Absolute Batman as well, and I'm
yeah,
very early on, but I get it. I get it. You know, everybody. I want to say everybody, every single person in the street
everyone.
that I've passed has gone. Hey, you should read Absolute Batman. Hey, people tap me, and I'm like, huh? They're like, hey, read Absolute Batman. I'm like,
It's a whole
okay,
thing now.
it
You can't
is.
go anywhere.
It's scary out there, man.
Yeah.
But
Have you read
I
it yet?
have,
Yeah,
and it's good. It's really cool.
yeah,
It's really cool. I also read most of. There was a new episode. I recommended it on a previous episode. This new Superman series, Superman and the Kryptonite Spectrum,
yeah.
where he's basically microdosing all these different flavors of kryptonite and seeing what the
Nice.
effects are. And I haven't finished it yet, but it's pretty good. This most recent one made him turn really big, like
Nice.
skyscraper size, and he's trying to figure that out. And it's fun. It's like an interesting art style in it. Feels very similar to All Star Superman. I'd recommend it. It's very good.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Got anything fun to end the episode with? Any fun knowledge? Any fun? I don't know.
Oh man, I wish I did. I don't know anything.
Same.
Let me think.
Something fun.
They're releasing new Lego Batmobiles.
They are.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
something fun.
that's
Something
fun.
fun. That
Fuck
is
yeah.
fun.
They're
Okay,
doing
cool.
the Battinson one,
They're doing
which I'm excited for.
updated
To
Battinson
scale
one.
one.
Yeah, I've got the other
Cool.
one. I really like the original one actually. I like the size of it.
Is the original one like Lego Technic?
No, I wouldn't
Where it's
say
like a
so.
big car?
No, it's like you can still fit like a regular minifig in it.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
I think I quite like the one that I'm gonna get the new one because I think it will come with like a proper stand and stuff. Because
Yeah.
I've got the original Battinson one, and then I've got the animated series one,
Yeah.
and that one comes with like a really cool stand and stuff. So I kind of want to get a few and have them on a shelf and stuff.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's exciting. They look
That is
pretty
very
sick.
exciting. And there's what is it? The first time they've done the Batman and Robin Batmobile.
Yes,
It's
which
cool.
it's not my favorite movie, but I do really like the design of the Batmobile.
Same
So
with the fin.
with the
Or is that Batman
fin,
Forever?
I think
I
it's got
don't
the
know.
fin.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. It kind
And
of look like
then
a fish.
and then they've done an updated Batfleck one, which I actually really want as well,
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
Batfleck minifigure is cool as fuck,
It's got
and
the
yeah, it's
shoulder
got the
pads and
bulky
shit. Yeah, yeah,
shoulders.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
and then the big kind of bat symbol. I kind of want it all, but I do not have enough
Yeah.
room for any of it. So
No.
um, donate to my Patreon to help me buy a house big enough to store all the Lego I want to get, please.
That's very respectable and very honest of you, Matty.
Thanks,
I
man.
think we should build you a house out of Lego so that it's
Ooh,
modular, so you can add extra rooms when you need more stuff.
more
Think outside the
Batman
box.
rooms. Fuck, man. This is why you have the
This is why
proper
we have a
microphone.
stress Shiba.
Hell yeah.
I think it's got a
Look at this
butthole.
fat fucking.
It does. Look at this little dumpy.
What? That's not a butt, man. That's his Gucci.
It's not safe for work. I don't know. I found it. I think George got it for me when I was really stressed.
That's very
But
sweet.
that's a fun thing to end the episode on.
That's a fun thing. Let me show you my fun thing as well. I just got
What'd you get? Little frog boy.
little frog boy. Fun things to end the episode. Thanks for tuning in. This is our Peacemaker
Absolutely.
episode. We'll see you in a couple of weeks where we will be talking about what, Harvey?
I don't know. What were we
Yeah.
talking about?
We've got some options. If you want to suggest anything, leave us a comment. If you have any questions for us, leave a comment. And if you want to say anything mean, keep it to yourself. How about that? How about that?
Privately message me. I can handle it.
Yes, I cannot. I will
Thick
cry.
skin. Thank you for
Cool.
watching. Appreciate you all.
Bye.
Bye.